Auction day. Well, I decided to leave just before lunch. I've got my bento in there. There was these really awesomenesses of awesome, these navy flags, real deal, from the 1920s and 1930s, and like, whoa. And some of the stuff in there was like this bloke's, the sailor's whole life of photos, and there's these belt buckles and with designs on them, all kinds of stuff. There was this iron thing. I flipped that over and it had kanji on it, all in this engraved, and it had 1920 stamped in it, and it was just, wow, really amazing. I'm thinking, oh man, I've got no chance for this sort of stuff. I figured I'll be totally blowing out the budget. I've got some I got this for me and this tactical vest, man. I'm gonna whack some iron bars in there in the jogging. There's my that's my bento. I've got some really awesome Buddhist and Shinto. These are great for festivals. I use them for festivals. These hand drums, they're really nice. All right. So yeah, all that military stuff. Oh man, I can't afford that, and do I really deserve it? I mean, I felt quite sentimental, flicking through some of these photos, and like, whoa, here's this guy's entire military life right here, and yeah, it's pretty amazing. All right, had one of the flags had this huge anchor on it, looked fantastic. All right, I've got this real deal old school. That's Edo period right there. That's It's got a come on family crest on either side. I just stopped to rearrange. I'm gonna put that a bit differently. There's some kana tools under here. These all kana tools under here. There's some nomi. There's some chisels in there, and some kana tools and bits and pieces. I found this in one of the boxes. I said, oh, what about just that? I'm sort of able to do that. The auctioneer, he's great, man. He loves me, that bloke. He's a good guy. I like how they. Oh, I've got a bit of go here. Yeah, I wasn't kidding you when I go to some of the auction houses I go to in the countryside, mate. Awesome. Anyways, yeah, I had to get away from that rig. Got this awesome iron, it's huge. This big eagle, that's awesome. Yeah, there was 3 boxes with tools with it. Had some of the antique nomi chisels in it, but it had a whole bunch of a whole stack of all kinds of modern tools and stuff. And I was like, oh man, this other bloke wanted the modern tools. I'm like, oh yeah, all right. So I didn't bid on that. This awesome, I believe, if this is good, I'm going to test it. Sometimes they split and all. And there's a beautiful bamboo yumi bow, and I'm guessing it might be pretty good poundage, a good strong kilo weight. I'm going to test it. I've actually got I've got strings in the glove box, and I figured, I'd love to go and test. I didn't have time, but back in the day I used to test them. But I preferred just to test like maybe the carbon fibers and the fiberglass and stuff, rather than the tuck air. If they were fairly new, I'd test them, but if they're fairly old, imagine if I broke one of them, like, oops, I have to pay for that. So yeah, I got some, didn't get a whole lot, but over here is some awesome. I'm gonna have to say I only just drove a fairly short distance, and over there is some real deal. That's a Kaya no Ki Kaya board, Go board. It's even got a cover and all. They're real deal, awesome high-end shells, Go board pieces. Now I'm going to have to see, I'll count them out, see how they are. It's got, when they're set up like that with those fancy boxes and all, a lot of blokes were looking at it like, oh, I went for it, and I had to fight for that. I had to fight for that too. I really wanted that, and I was hoping to get it real cheap. I said, oh yeah, I'll just put that out of that box there. How about just that? As we were sliding along all these things, and another bloke was looking at it, and so we went at it, and he said, oh, maketa means I failed. He failed to get it, and doubt I'll get my money back for it. I just said to myself, I've got to have that. I want to have it. I doubt I'll get my money back. I'll probably lose money on fees and whatever, but I just wanted it. You know, back in the day. Oh, I'm gonna tell you, I took a picture of it. There's a real deal Bonsho bell in there, which is actually sold. It's sold, I don't know when it's sold, but it's been sitting there for quite a while. The thing's like 400 kilos, something like that, and it's a real deal Bonsho bell, same size as what I used to have in my yard. When I had money, I didn't have to care about money and stuff, and I could just buy stuff. Wow. And there's one in there. I took a picture, but it's sold, and I can't afford it anyways. But back in the day, mate, oh whoa, I actually drove with one of them on this rig. I think it was like 300, mine was 350 kilos, so yeah, it's probably 350 kilos, that one, and give or take 10 kilos. These are 350 safe working. Like, these can take like 700 kilos, but anyways, I had one on the back of this rig. What a unit. What's that guy Jen doing? Wow. Oh, and these huge Shishi lion dog sculptures, I took a picture of those too. These huge sculptures that are like yay big, and this bell was, you know, up here kind of thing, and huge Bonsho that was, and these two Shishi lion dogs, and I was like, oh man, they're from a Shinto shrine, and that bell's from a Buddhist temple. I'm like, whoa, if I had money, man, if I had money. Yeah, you can't believe the things that I see, that over the years, the things that just go by me. And I'm like, oh, I want that. Alright, let me rearrange this stuff, and then I'll get on the big monstrosity, and on the highway to hell, and then well, actually it goes on the flat land and then eventually gets on the big monstrosity. But I think I might stop at Kiyama Mountain, Tree Mountain, and get myself some ocha, some ice cold ocha, Japanese tea. That's why they stay alive, mate, forever, that stuff. Okay, and I can't wait to drown some of that into me. Alright, okay. Oh, did I say? Yeah, I said I've got a modern Yazutsu there. And it's got 6 good, not perfect, but they're pretty good, 6 aluminum arrows in there, so they're nice. Okay, I mean, one arrow is like $15 a throw, so yeah, I've got a pretty good deal on that. Okay, so, yeah, I love that Thor hammer. I was thinking, man, wouldn't this be awesome for a big bell, you know? And I was saying to myself, one of these days, man, I'm going to have another big bell. About an hour or so later, I was walking around inside, and I found a big bell. Oh, wow. Too big for that. Yeah, so there you go. Alright, on the 3rd, I'm going to another place, and some chaps here I saw, and one bloke handed me some dough, so I got to hand that to a buddy. He said, oh, you're a friend of him, yeah, you know, so I've got to do that, and do that tomorrow. And then on the 3rd, I'm going to another one of my favourite auction houses, so that's good. So I had to be really conservative, and sort of, you know, with my budget kind of thing, because there are some things like, oh man, but that's the way it is. Yeah. Now, my kid's birthday within a few days, so I'm going to have to get that beautiful pendant out to her. So there you go. That should be tomorrow's main mission. All right, I'll see you in Kiyama. Key Largo, Kiyama. Cool, huh? Kiyama means tree mountain. Hello. Right, so what we'll do is we'll lock the car, and off we go to get some ocha. Lock the car and go and get some ocha. Now, I've got one of those units. There was actually one of those at the auction house, a different design, sort of flatter and longer. I'm like, Shit, man. Probably be better than the one I have, but anyways. Right, a bunch of babes over there walking this way. I could have glanced over with this thingy-majiggy, but I'm on a different mission. Now, I know that inside it's more expensive, the Ultra, so they've got some Jiddo hum bikies around here that you can get a cheaper deal. Those Jiddo hum bikie means vending machine. Vending machine. What we got here? Some burgers, mate. Burgers. Lotteria. That's sort of a Japanese junk foodie type of joint. That's it there. I haven't eaten there. I've probably ate there once. It's sort of like a McDonald's kind of sort of place, but I don't eat that crap. I don't eat that. Anyways, that's probably why I look so freaking awesome. But anyways, here we go. Ultra, look at that one, the big one. Oh, that's not that big. Where's the 600ml one? Huh? There's one around here that sells the 600. Let me have a perusal. Alright, I've got this one here. Oh, this tea stuff, man. It keeps you... Oh, I had a good guzzle. See what these sneaky weekies are doing. They're not 600ml now, they're 525ml. Same price, but less. That's kind of the way it is, you know. Sometimes, but I swear there was some packaging that said 1 litre with these juices, orange juice type of stuff. And Hasaku, I think it is, and Amanatsu juice and grapefruit juice, and they're actually 900ml. You know? Yeah. Oh. Right then, off to the urinals. You wouldn't believe how many urinals they have here side by side. Oh, that's great content there, ABAREBUGYO. It's like a freaking military base. Right, let's get poo, burp. Let's go sort that out. You can get all kinds of yum stuff to munch away on. I've got some stuff back at the ranch. I might go to the big supermarket to complement that. Maybe if we just whack one of these in the pocket when they're not looking. Right. Okay, I finally made it to Lumiere. Right, now, let's see now. I better lock up here. Chuck the keys here, lock that, good. Right then, yeah, I've got those go board things in there. They're really good shells. Right, let's lose these somewhere. Oh, that was the Ultra from the other day. Now, real man, Suzuki Carry. It's not a four-wheel drive. Mine's a four-wheel drive, mate. They're freaking amazing rigs. They're like go-karts for adults. Hey, I'm an adult and I like go-karts. Get on TikTok and have a rager about it. You know, you'll feel better maybe. Okay, now, what we're going to do is check that I've actually got some dough. I do. Right, now we're going to get some man-like stuff and chuck that in with the other stuff I've got back at the ranch, and get some more muscle-y wusselies or whatever they're called.